a message to people who are coming to STEM. It's like, if you like bugs, keep working with bugs, keep studying bugs. If you like the stars, keep looking at the stars. If you like math, keep doing math. Don't let anybody change what you love, and don't conform to, to fit in with the crowd, because then that will only help you go further into STEM, because you're putting all your effort into this thing, and you're building it and building it and building it over time to where you can be somebody at the top of the career, at the top of the field, because you studied this for so long. Instead of trying to say, well, no one likes my son, for example, he used to love dinosaurs. He still kind of does. But during like fifth and sixth grade, he knew what an archaeologist was, and no one else knew what that was. So he felt out of place, not because they made fun of him, but just because he felt out of place, because no one knew what a paleontologist was when he had career day, and he was all dressed down, and no one was doing that. Everybody was a police officer or a doctor or a teacher, and he was the only dinosaur guy there, dressed down in his dino gear, dino hat, and he felt bad because he was out of place. But if you really enjoy something, just keep doing it, because one day it'll help you be what you want to be.
You know, I was about to ask a question about something like this, and you kind of brought it up, thankfully, where when you have children, you want to kind of encourage them to pursue their dreams or pursue their interests. And I was thinking, like, as a parent, you kind of have to be their biggest hype person, right? Like, you want to be like, oh, you like dinosaurs? Okay, we're going to museum this day. Okay, we're
Hmm.
going to try and find a live excavation site. That's probably impossible, but like you try and I would hope most parents would try to really pursue the dream or pursue the interest until either the child lose interest, because that happens. I think a lot. Children shift interest as they grow up and mature, and they find something else that's interesting, or um, maybe they find out that's not actually for them. Some people's skill set, some people I feel gravitate more towards what they're strong in. So a lot of times you might shift. Well, I'm not actually that good at thinking about rocks, for example. If you like rocks, maybe I'm better at looking at bugs. So my interest shift to bugs now. So I was just thinking about that, like being the hype man for your kid. I don't know. I just love talking about kids. As you guys know, I'm not a parent yet, but I fantasize about it. So as parents, how do you guys hype your kids? How do you get them to stay interested in their interests and stuff like that?
Take it away.
It's a lot of conversation. Have a daughter who's going to be 16 this year, next month actually. And, it's just a lot of trying to figure out, where these children are, in their head. Like, it's just a lot of asking questions because there were a lot of things that my daughter was interested in that in a pre-pandemic world would have been perfect for her to continue pursuing. One of them was dance. And, in a post-pandemic world now, like, we're not really sure how dance is gonna go, you know. So, like, what else is she interested in? She's one of those people who watch streamers play games because she plays the same games. Like, I don't get that personally because I never liked watching other people play video games. I always wanted to be one of the players, but I was never actually good, so I couldn't stay on. I was always losing, you know. But like even that, we talk about esports every so often
Hmm.
because like children recognize that there are people out there like getting popular off
Hmm.
of doing these things that they enjoy. There's also streaming and making content. Like she used to make these really nice short videos that she would post up on WhatsApp statuses. And I thought that was really cool, to like watch people make content because, I still don't know many Caribbean content creators, like so things like that, just actually paying attention to what they do, like looking at her pictures on Instagram, I mean, like, I don't like all the pictures because I mean, some of them like I don't get. They're just not my taste. But
Yeah.
like you pay attention. You ask questions, and you just try to continue looking at, talking about, figuring out what else they're interested in.
I think when it comes to my kids, I'm gonna be the extra hype guy. Like I said, when my son had career day, it was my first time being like a dad figure to him. 'Cause, like he's my stepson. So I was like, "Oh, you like dinosaurs? All right." We went to Walmart. I bought a whole paleontologist outfit, like shorts, the khaki, a notebook, the hat, binoculars, a brush. Like I went all out. And like every time he has an interest in something, I'm there. So one day he was at his window. I was like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "I'm looking at birds." "Oh, you like birds?" I went to Amazon. I got a bird book. I got some more binoculars. Like I'm gonna be there to help you do what you want to do. So now he's a YouTuber. So like, "Oh, you like YouTube? All right." So now the plan is to get him a good computer, help him. I got him an animation tablet. We're working on his page and all. So like whatever my children want to do, I'm always gonna be there for them 100%. Probably 200% to him. Like probably just embarrassing them. But hey, that's me. If they want to play basketball, I'll try to be at every game. I'll be the loudest parent there.
Yeah, I like both of y'all answers. I taken these mental notes for my future kids because so what I learned so far is ask a lot of questions because you honestly I know children don't always feel comfortable just coming to their parent and talking about whatever is on their mind. You have to check in often. I'm starting to realize,
Mm-hmm.
um, especially to so you might a lot of times kids are good, but sometimes you still have to guide them. I think a lot of parenting is a lot of mentoring in a way. I liked Wanted's answer too because yeah, just being the hype man, being extra, going to every game. I could see myself, my kid, Dad, I like soccer, try and play soccer, and I out there trying to play soccer even though I completely trash. you know, I think positive reinforcement is documented as the best way, and so I like that answer.